If you're watching this video, you've probably got one of the Hobie iTreks, would have been the 2024, 2025 model years that no longer come with a paddle or paddle clips to attach a paddle. So what I'm going to do is outline a couple options that you have to allow them to carry a paddle now. So the first one that I've got here is the Railblaza. So this is the Railblaza Railmount 19 to 25, and that connects into or attaches to the seat here. There's a couple screws that go all the way through it, and it clamps on. And then this is basically what both of my solutions have, is they're going to clamp onto the seat, so that way I'm not actually gluing anything to the hull. The second part from Railblaza, which currently is a little tough to find. I've only been able to find one reseller that actually had any in stock, and they didn't even have it on their website, so I had to call them. But that plugs right in here, and then there's a little switch down here that slides to hold it in. And then the one thing that I had to do on this, because this rail mount is usually meant to be at 90 degree, 180 degree angles, because the back of this seat here is about 45 degrees. It wasn't, went basically out of the box, the paddle clip was kind of up like this, so that wouldn't work. So there is a little screw down in there, and I loosened it just enough to be able to turn the paddle clip horizontal here. And then I've got over here a paddle that I can just clip in like that. And then as you can see, it's kind of like the other Hobies, say like the Outback beneath it, where you've got the paddle along the side. It's just not on the hull, it's attached to the seat. And then to pull it out, you just pull it out like that. The other option that I come up with is one I designed and 3D printed myself. So this is what I'm calling the low-cost option, being that it's just the cost of a 3D print and some time. And you can see it looks very similar. I've got the paddle clip in down there, it clamps onto the seat. The one issue with both of these is that because this is so smooth here that stuff wants to be able to turn around it. So there's a couple things you can do. You can wrap a little bit of electrical tape around this area here, and that will help with that. As you clamp down on it, it'll get tighter. With this version, I also have a little rubberized piece that I print out as well to put in here that you just clamp on, and it will prevent it from turning. I just make that at a TPU. This one works very similar. As you can see, we just basically take the paddle, clip it in, and it's holding on. Both of these paddles, so this is the iTrek 9. As you can see, it comes with a SUP style paddle. You can also get that from Hobie still, and you can also get a 4-piece regular kayak paddle, and that used to come with the iTrek 11s, iTrek 14s, as we have here. And same deal with this one. You're just clamping it back onto the seat right here. So no difference really. So a couple differences between the two. The Railblaza one here is made out of injection molded plastic, so inherently it's going to be quite a bit stronger and more industrial strength, say, than a 3D printed version like I've done here. This one, if you're knocking it about and smacking it around and stuff, it is possible that this part's probably fine, but the part where the paddle clip goes is thinner, so it could crack or break. whereas this one won't. The other part, as you saw in the beginning of the video, you can remove the paddle clip part from the base here, and then that, you know, when it's just on the chair like this, you could, I believe, still fold up the chair and get it in the bag without risk of breaking anything or catching up on stuff. Whereas with the one that I've done, this part, it is a separate piece, but it's screwed in, so you'd have to unscrew it to remove it. It's not just a quick, you know, little flick of a switch to get it out, so it could hang up on things. So these are the two options that I'm going to be telling my customers about that want to be able to carry a paddle securely on the 2024, 2025 iTreks. If anybody else has any good ideas, please put them down in the comments below, and I can pass those on to anybody who's interested. The other thing I'm planning on doing is, for this paddle clip that I've designed here, is putting the 3D print files on something like Thingiverse or Printables or something like that. Make them freely available to folks to be able to use for themselves if they have a 3D printer. And if you have any other suggestions, please let me know. Thanks for watching.